Hey, Queen Tingling back on here. Now I'm sitting here doing some Labor Day workouts. I'm laboring because it's Labor Day, okay? I hope y'all see me pretty good because, hell, I got the camera turned. I can't even see myself. I got the... Hell, I'm using my cell phone, okay? That's all I got. So, I got the camera and the phone turned around. I'm looking at the back camera, okay? So, I don't know what I'm doing, but I just know that I can only make this video in one clip. So what I wanted to get on here and talk about was, last night I was doing some workouts, okay? And I was listening to the draws. And I was sitting here looking at the draws that was coming up on TV. This is for South Carolina because I can't see everybody's state. But I was looking at the draws and I was looking at this, I guess you call it a diagram, grid that I just drew up all of a sudden, you know. And I was noticing, I'm like, damn, I can see the numbers in there, but they're at certain areas, certain spots, you know. I really don't want to give myself away. But then I got to thinking, you know, would it be neat if you could take the last draw, okay, and just by looking at a certain grid, you can see the next number, mainly by the number that was previously drawn. You can see the next number that's coming out. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think what I really wanted to talk about was this. A lot of times I can see it like that, but then I haven't exactly tweaked my grid up that I really want. I don't have tweaked it like I want it. I've been working on this thing since yesterday. What I want to do is I want to make it so easy for people to go on to a certain grid, okay, and to make it so easy to pick out the number from the previous number by looking at what's next to that number. I'm not talking about all three numbers at one time. I'm talking about each individual number. So that's kind of a clue to you, okay? It really is. It's a big, big clue. And then I got thinking about it. I'm like, here I am doing the grid. This is kind of it. That's almost 11 o'clock. Almost time for news again. So I'm sitting here looking at this grid that I've drawn up, and I realized something. I can see the numbers that fell. I'm looking at different states now. I'm not just looking at South Carolina. And I'm going through each state to make sure that I can do this. And this is what I realized is that on this particular grid, I mean, it's not any one particular color. I done made like 10 different grids with the numbers in different orders or whatever. But you know, numbers usually fall one way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is in line. That's important. Don't know it. But so I'm looking at these numbers, and I realized if you're looking at one number, okay, and part of the date was in that number, and you're looking down at this grid, well, if you came over the number that was in that date, you can skip over that number. Like say it's tomorrow, 9:08, and you're looking for the next draw, okay? So you see two numbers that are a good possibility, and then you saw 8 above it. My advice is to skip over that 8. And the same thing, if it's 9:08, okay, and you come up with a 3 that's next to the two numbers that you feel good about, it's okay to skip over that 3 because it's a mirror of the number 8. Does that make any sense to you? If it don't make no sense, maybe you might ought to give me a phone call, okay? I guess I will show you this grid right here. I mean, hell, I done trying to get my pins right here. Whew, that don't taste good. I done like maybe 20 grids already and just kind of like stacked them up over in the little stack over there. So check this out. I'm going to show you this grid, okay? This is just an example. This is a what if, okay? So check this out. Alright. This is nothing really to go by, okay? So, like, today's date was 9/07, and you see a 9/07 here. Alright, and if you notice, it's okay to use that 9/07 based on the fact that they're each one number apart. So you got the 8 between the 9 and the 7. That's fine. And then over here you got the 2 between the 9 and the 0. And then the 3 between the 0 and the 7. That would be fine to use for an idea of a date. And right down here at the bottom again you got 9/07. That one's okay to use. This one's definitely great to use. Yep, 9/07. So, let's just say you were looking on the other night for yesterday's numbers. Yesterday was 9/07. Well, Labor Day, we're still in the 9/07 right now. Okay. So, if you were looking for numbers that you would play today, and you thought maybe you're looking at the date, which is 9/07 or 9/07, and you thought, well, dang, I want to play 5, 6, and then you see, well, you see that 7, or you see that 8. You know, you can play the 5, 6, 8. Alright, or you can play the 5, 6, 7, because you got 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 7. That would be great. But what if, okay, what if it came out to be 6, 5, 6, or 6, 6, 5? Let me show you what happened, or the way you should have looked at it, okay? Since the date was 9/07, when you're looking at a grid like this, what you should have done was thought, well, okay, I can play this. 5, 6, skip over the date, which is perfectly fine to do. This is what I'm finding out. Go 5, 6, skip over one of the numbers that was in the date. Alright, which is at 7, and play that 6. 5, 6, 6. Or let's say if it was like this. 5, 8, 8. So you cannot skip over this 6 and 7 because that's two numbers. But if you're going this way, and you thought, well, dang, I just feel like it's going to be that 5, 8, 8. You can go this way and skip over this 9 and then grab, as long as you got a road out. That's what I call a road out right there. As long as you got a road out of a situation, you're good to go. You go 5, skip over 8, 8. 5, 8, 8. Look here. 9, and the mirror of that would be 0, 7. So you're good right there to look at 9, 0, 7. 5, 8, 8. That would be perfectly fine to play. Now this particular grid, I don't like it because, it doesn't seem to be working on everything that I wanted to do. Because up here I got the lower, I got the middle, and then I got the higher end ones. I was thinking, well, that would work out. But then again, on some of these numbers, I wanted to hit each and every time. Maybe that's my fault. But I need to teach you, if that's what I'm wanting to do, and then that's all I can come up with, a grid is something like this, then I need to teach you what to look for. let's just say today was 507. Alright. So you can use 5, mirror that, or think of it as a 0, 07. Alright, and it came out to be 266. Let's just say you were looking in this area right here. Alright, from the date 907, and you got a 6 and you got a 6 there. When you look at this 7 or that 7, it's okay to mirror that to a 2. And even in this 7 right here, I wouldn't call it mirroring. This is the 2 is in vortex math the same as the 8. You can use that 8, but use the 2 instead. Then you would have had what fell for today. And just say this is just an imaginary number. I'm just using it for an example because I don't know if it fell anywhere, but I'm just saying if it did fall 266, you would have had it right there, but you have to use the 8, but the vortex form of 8, which is 2. Vortex is 2, mirror from 7 is 2. Okay? Same as here. The vortex of 9 is 3, the mirror of 9 is 4. Okay? Same thing here. The mirror of 5 is 0, the vortex of 5 would be either 8 or 2. That's the way it goes. I hope y'all got something out of my little quick lesson. I do. But I mean, I'm trying to work on to come up to find a solution, okay? I really want a quick, easy way, especially some of the older folks, of trying to figure out the next draw. And that's the only thing I can think of, really. It's just something, when you're figuring out a draw, you got to wrap your head around it. You really got to put your brain to work. That's what the lottery wants you to do. In order to you're trying to beat a computer is what you're doing, okay? So you don't, and some y'all folks don't really get it. Will say, well, they done screwed us over. They didn't screw us over. What you're doing is you're trying to beat a damn computer. I don't care what you say. I mean, yes, humans did program the computers, but I'm telling you now, it's very hard to beat something that ain't live, something that's set on an algorithm. Very, very hard. No, I didn't say it was impossible because we humans invented the computer. It's just very damn hard. It's like sitting down at the casino and playing that damn one-armed bandit. You could sit there for 5 minutes, shoot that one-armed bandit, empty every damn penny out your pockets. You might sit there for 5 hours and play and get hooked on that thing, And then, even after all said and done, you still lost every damn penny out your pocket because the darn machine turned around and got you hooked on it. It's sort of like drinking liquor and not realizing you done drunk too much. There's a time to play and there's a time not to play. There's a time to just stay at home. You got to learn what the rules of the game are. That's all I can say to you. Just be Queen Chingling. That's a good word of advice. Congratulations to all y'all folks in Georgia. I was kind of surprised it hit that, I call it quint sixes, 5 6s. I was surprised it didn't pay out over $1 million. It paid out $900-something thousand. I guess not a lot of people plays Pick 5. I damn sure wish I was on it. I'm gonna start paying attention to Pick 5 more often now. If that had been the case, what's been going on, I wouldn't doubt a few of these other states hitting quints. The other states that have Pick 5, like Georgia do, like Florida. Florida does, because I was trying to hit it there for a little bit back in February and back in March. And that's not to say it couldn't have been done. We damn near hit it. Anyway, y'all, let me get out of here. If you're interested in some numbers, hit up Queen Chingling up. I will hook you up with some numbers. You're interested in the chart, because my regular chart is very accurate, and it's designed to back everything up that I decide to choose and decide to pick. And like I say, for y'all that don't understand the charts, they're very easy to understand. Some of y'all that don't understand it, maybe we just need to brush up on a few details about how to look at the chart. You know, so if you need to call me, call me. There's a few folks out there that haven't gotten through to me. Miss Diane, I know you sent me a little ching-ching and a ching-ching, but it's still in ching-ching. I didn't get it. I don't know why I didn't get it, but the notice is still there. It says from Miss Diane, and it has a little dollar amount. It has Cash App, but when I go on Cash App, for some reason, it will not let me accept it, so it's kind of like stuck in limbo. So Miss Diane, if you was wanting something, numbers, or if you was wanting to know about the different my techniques, I didn't get it. Okay, we need to fix that. So if you want to know a little bit more about my new workout systems right now, throw a little cash in that Cash App. I'll be more than glad to hook you up. If you want the chart, call me up on my phone numbers below. I'll be more than glad to tell you how to get your own chart. You want some numbers? Like I said, throw a little ching-ching in that Cash App. I'll be glad to get you some numbers to play. This be Queen Channeling. Y'all take care of yourselves. Hey, learn a little bit, know a little bit. We're going to hit that dead gum log. This be Queen Channeling. I'm out of here. Ciao, y'all.